Alright, guys, so what you guys are about ready to see is the final episode of Cyberpunk 2077. This particular part is very good. I'm recording this after the fact because I just realized that all of my audio is gone. So you guys will hear me talking, you just won't be able to see me, and honestly, that kind of sucks. So, I do apologize. I'm still getting used to this new headset that I have. And I'm just... It's a process. So, because there's one particular little thing about my headset that I gotta remember, that the switch being up means my mic is off. Switch being down means my mic is active. So, I do intend on going back to my other two series. I actually got a couple of them that I kind of want to do. That will be kind of fun to kind of show off. So, thank you guys for understanding. I appreciate all your guys' support. So, this is future me signing out from Cyberpunk 2077. Let's get it.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, as I was saying...
Hey, Dakota. I'm V. We've never met.
Chamai, brother. What is it you need?
Need a strong rig for a little jaunt on the net.
Okay, get in.
Gonna be hitting a masked, encrypted BBS. Prefer nobody knew I was there. Your tech up to it?
Up to it, he asks.
Heading for the wild frontier, Dakota.
You have all you need to pierce through to the other side. You needn't fear prying eyes.
Ice-filled tub. Favorite bit. Carol, here to help Dakota?
Evidently, I'm here to help you today. You good to go?
Can't say how long this is gonna take. Whatever happens, stay cool, all right?
Even if you look like you're about to flatline? All right, time to move. Follow the vectors, bro.
Hello, Alt.
You come alone.
Johnny's currently indisposed.
Currently, he is buried deeper. You treat him like an unwanted passenger, a backseat dreamer of a world not his own.
Had no choice. It was the only way I could come here, meet with you.
Repression. You are good at this, and improving.
Let me get this straight. Mean to say you only agreed to help me because of Johnny. And since he's not here this one time, you're thinking of backing out.
I do not aim to back out. I have my own intentions for Mikoshi.
Because for a second you were displeased, and I seemed a side note to all this.
To observe the two of you interacting. Informative.
Need your help, Alt. Don't got a lot of time left.
You truly believe time to be your greatest concern. You exist or you do not exist. Two states of being separated by death.
Matter of perspective. Think what you will, but seems to me I rose from the dead. Only question is, what now?
You believe you cheated death. It is death that has cheated you. You are in between. This you will come to understand in Mikoshi. Or rather you should already have a notion. You encountered entities from the other side, not so?
Thinking about Song So Mi? Or Link to the Black Wall?
Correct. The woman merely touched it, yet you witnessed the consequences. She too strove to cheat death. But a brush with infinity renders but one thing certain. Nothing lasts forever in your reality.
Why don't you swoop down on your chariot and enlighten me? Surely an all-powerful AI can handle that.
Your logic is flawed. You seek simple answers where there simply are none. This is the very illusion upon which your world is based. At this moment, you would accept any answer if it made you feel better.
Guess that'd be human of me.
Such classifications no longer apply in Mikoshi. Your perception will shatter into billions of strings of unfiltered data.
What should I expect there, in Mikoshi?
A boundary to cross. In all likelihood, the sole moment of your life when you feel the true weight of your existence. A burden for which you cannot prepare.
I'll make it through.
While Mikoshi will not.
Constructs imprisoned there. Gonna set them free?
They will be integrated with me.
Wasting time talking. Let's just do this.
There. I sent a program to your Netrunner's shard. Once inside Mikoshi, use it. It opens a secure connection.
Should I look for a specific access point? Can already tell you ice all the way to Tokyo will be back in every single one.
Some need but a barely cracked door to enter. Use the shard in Mikoshi. Leave the security to me. Until then.
We got him back.
Carol, the shard!
Relax, child. You barely jacked in when your temperature went skyward to almost 105.
The tech started acting as if infected. No. Stranger. Spookier.
What happened here?
You melted half my tech! That's what happened!
Neural activity spiked sharply. Your frontal lobe was seconds away from flowing out your ears, babe. I could just as well have popped a bullet in your head. Are you sure you're all right?
Nothing is all right, Carol. My mind, my body, it's going to pieces. If I don't get to Mikoshi,
Calm
and
yourself,
fast.
child. You gotta keep it together. You're still buzzing with adrenaline.
The shard. Wrote some soft I need to one of the shards.
Please. We're surrounded by ice. Even if something punched through, my controllers would have... Holy... Get it away from me.
Thanks, Dakota.
Don't thank me.
Find Saul. He came round looking for you.
On my way. Saul, you wanted a word?
Hop up here.
We going somewhere?
All right, V. It's a simple matter. We, all of us standing here, owe you. And it's a great debt.
Speak for yourself, Saul.
But in spite of that, you're still an outsider. A mercenary from Night City. From what might as well be another world.
Hey, ask Panam. She knows.
So it's about time we fix that.
Downright injustice it is. It needs fixing.
You're gonna be an Aldecaldo. Which means this family will go to hell and back for you. Ready, kid?
Saul, are you all sure about this?
Does this look like one big jest?
Look, I know what this means. Used to wear clan colors too, but to be an Aldecaldo, I don't know if you
Just
should.
answer the question. Are you ready?
Do your worst.
You're one of us now, B. You're an Aldecaldo, damn it.
Great to
Thanks
have
for
you
everything,
with us,
V, and don't worry. We'll get you into that Mikoshi. Isn't that the way
Welcome
of
to
it?
the family.
A warm welcome for our newest Aldecaldo!
Welcome to the
What's it
clan.
they say? Easier to gain a Cobra's trust than an Aldecaldo's.
Well spoken.
So I know how much this means. To you. To me. Thank you. Will not let you down.
Don't worry, it's but a formality. You've been a de facto member of this family for a while now. You saved my rumpus, and as Bobby tells it, Mitch's too. I won't even mention Pan Am.
Go to hell. Saul's right, though. I mean, let's face it, V. My life was in a million pieces. You broke it into a million more. But sometimes it's only then that you can piece it together again. All right, fam, listen up. Today we celebrate, but tomorrow is shaping up to be a hell of a day.
Do whatever needs doing, then get some rest.
A raid is a raid.
Calls for a drink,
This is still your night.
We'll
So
raise
bask
a
a bit in
toast
the
to
newfound
you!
glory.
Could have given me a heads up about this.
And ruined all the fun? Are you kidding? Are you all right?
Yeah. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
And how's the jacket? Not too tight?
Miss this, you know? The camaraderie.
I know. I saw it in your heart the first time we met. Probably because I was missing it too then.
Night City, you're alone. Even in a crowd. But here, feels like I'm part of something important.
So you are where you need to be.
Thanks, Pan Am.
If you want to talk, I'll be up there.
The sensors malfunction at higher altitude.
Jess, what's up?
Well, can't let it hover just above the ground. Not in those conditions.
I'll see. To the sensors. You keep checking the thrusters. Maybe something is loose. It has to glide quick and quiet. Over that construction site tomorrow.
Listen to this.
I need me some ammunition.
I had it just a second ago, I swear.
You probably just caught CB.
Look what the cat dragged in.
Aim to prep for tomorrow?
You could say that. The trick is to hear silence in your mind at the bang. I heard that a long time ago, round about when I was your age. I remember it to this day. I'm expecting bangs in good numbers tomorrow, so I'm trying to remind myself of that silence.
Mind if I join you? Doubt I even remember what it's like not to hear my mind churning away.
If you like. 12 bottles shattered in 15 seconds. Full focus. That's your only chance at doing it. I'm doubtful you'll pull it off.
Let's find out.
Are you that confident? Well, I'll bet my revolver you can't do it. I'll start counting as soon as you step on that line. Again. Stop! Not bad. You could have done better, but you could have done worse.
Break a leg tomorrow. The trick is to hear silence in your mind at the bang. Learn something after all.
Let this be a reminder to you.
Thanks, Cass.
You earned it.
Break a leg tomorrow.
Oh, I'll break more than that, kid.
Hey, how go things?
Good. Really good, in fact. How about you?
I'm trying to get the Panzer running. She's stubborn, our dame, but I won't give either. So, time for a ride?
Yeah, I'm game.
Hop in. All right, fire up. I've got green across the board. Good sign.
Where are we headed?
Bobby said there's a scrapyard east of camp. Perfect spot for a little target practice. Now let's check Bobby's little find. Punch it, V. Does it seem like she's tending to the left?
Explain your thinking.
Just keep shooting at those rust buckets. I'll recalibrate the targeting on the go. Feels better, doesn't it?
Seems so.
Blast another, just to be sure. Yep, beautiful. All right, that's probably good.
Let's head back.
I'll have to check before tomorrow if her guts are tight and firm. Something just don't sound right to my ear. Are we heading back? I'll take her now. I get picky about parking.
Do you know where I saw the most stars?
Where were you in
I used to work on a tank, so I could find those stars on Cyberpunk.
So this is where you escape to when you need to think.
I never escape.
Any for your thoughts?
I have none. I mean, I don't even know. I'm so tense I barely caught a wink last night. It's likely to be the same tonight.
What's eating you?
Well, let's see. Tomorrow, I'll lead my whole clan to near certain death. As if that's not enough, Saul is suddenly concurring with everything I say. And I don't even know if that's good or bad. Fuck. People are doubting us. I can feel it. But they still believe if it all goes to shit, Panam will be there for them. Because who else, right?
You feel responsible for them. Who in their right mind wouldn't?
It's not the responsibility I'm worried about. I'm just looking at this with a cool head. Saul has made all the wrong decisions to be a little more like me. But only I know what I'm good at and at what I stink. I'm not a miracle worker, V. I'm scared to the bone something will go wrong. That everyone will...
Nobody's dying tomorrow, Panam.
You don't know that.
The fam. They're tougher than you think.
Bullets don't distinguish between tough and weak. V,
Yeah?
are you not afraid to die?
Not as much as I'm afraid for you. Come here. I could sit here with you all night.
I think I'd like that. You have no idea how much I needed that. All right, let's go before our asses freeze over. Saul's back. Let's go. Maybe he turned up something new.
Looks like everyone's ready.
As ready as they... Can be. It's not your usual rate.
Attention?
It means they've realized what they're stepping into.
I just got back from doing some reconnaissance. You'll want to see this.
Thanks.
The plan is simple. We have two objectives. One, get into Arasaka Tower and assist V in accessing Mikoshi. And two, take advantage of the confusion to gather as much equipment as we can. Prizes like that will see to our cash flow problem. The only way into Mikoshi is to dig through to Arasaka Tower's underground levels. Which means we have to hit the Maglev Tunnel construction site and hijack a Night Corp Circ. Last but not least, intel from our recon drone has showed us a couple of weak points. This valley leads to the site. I doubt we'll be expecting trouble there. All the same, we'll want to move quickly.
Time is of the essence. We can't allow the guards to call for backup.
And if we're too slow?
That'll be a job for Bob and his jammer. We'll just have to get close to their comms antenna and start transmitting.
Let's not kid ourselves. It won't stall them for long.
Let's hope it keeps them busy just long enough.
Are there drones there? Early detection systems? Anything?
It's not Fort Knox, yet Night Corp is using Militech for security, so you never know. I guarantee you they're patrolling the area. In any case, our drones will match theirs. Teddy will be on the lookout to raise the red flag.
Construction site's walled in. Are Panzer's gun big enough for that gate?
You bet your ass it is.
Sounds good so far. What else?
Once you're inside, you'll need to reach the Circ and get it to do your bidding.
Enter Mitch and Carol.
Get that drill up and running, and the road to the cellars of Arasaka Tower will be wide open. From there, V, Pan Am, and I will get to the laboratory and find a way into Mikoshi.
And while we're drilling in, should we expect anyone to crash our party?
If everything goes as planned, nobody should know where we are or what we plan to do. Feel free to look around more if you want. We still have some time left.
Think I've seen enough.
Well, that about does it. V, you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Is everyone up to speed? Start your engines, folks. That drone.
The little bird is humming away.
You are trespassing on property protected by Militech Site Secure. Turn back now. I repeat, turn your vehicles around.
Bobby, do you remember the jammer?
Sure do. We're on it. Pan Am, did you check if all systems are operational?
Check. Nitro injector clear. Launcher's also green. We're good to go.
Then let the fun begin.
No, all systems are offline. Shit! Something's busted. All the circuitry is dead. I'll try to work it out. But V, you need to somehow get rid of those drones.
On the drones. You deal with the Panzer. You got it? Can you put it out? Get the fuck out if not.
Christ, people, where are you? I'm out here by the transmit. What's the hold up? Adam, how's it looking? ETA.
A minute. Fire's under control. Switching to emergency power. A couple of systems will be analog, but she should be mobile.
That's a mistake.
Trouble up ahead!
So, they know we're coming. Come to the bullet, headed straight forward. We need more time, Bobby. Can you hold them off? Do I have a choice?
That's a
Look at
mistake.
this. Oh, Bobby's got this.
Systems are lighting up. We're good to go.
Okay, Bobby. Panzer's moving again. Hang tight. We're coming for you. Done. That was starting to miss. Just one son of a bitch left. And he's coming. Bobby! Jesus Christ, Bobby! Bobby, do you read? We have to go. Sorry, Mitch. We can't afford to stop. Not now. Shit.
The Panzer V. It won't hold up much longer. Systems could go down any second. I'd do anything to make it in one piece. Anything. After that, I can improvise.
We can do this, Pan Am. Hang in there.
We need to wipe the corporal aside.
No more mistakes. Not a one. We're damaged. So much shit has hit us already.
We can do this.
Like I said she would. Propulsion
propulsion, weapon systems, launchers, all falling like dominoes.
Is there anything you can do about it?
I'll try. Either I do this, or this rattletrap will really be scrap. You get out. Help our folks.
We'll provide cover. Just hurry, all right?
Do not back down!
Brace yourselves.
Is there any chance that he's... You know...
No.
Wait up. We're almost there.
That's a mistake.
all right?
You'll regret.
Right is rain. Okay, it's our turn now.
Hey, watch them, all right?
Copy that.
There's likely a control room upstairs. We can link remotely to the circ from there.
Brace yourselves.
I got a terminal. We're jacking in.
What about security protocols?
V, it's not a space station. It's a dumb big-ass drill.
Don't worry. Carol will slice through it like butter. All right, we're firing up the circ. Aiming to bore through to Arasaka Tower. This will take some time. V, we'll need you to cover us.
Got company. A lot of it, too.
Hey, help us out here! Fucking Militech is not letting up!
Damn. It's looking like the drill vector's on auto.
That's a mistake. You'll regret.
I'm gonna sweet talk this bitch into it. Mitch, kill that autopilot and hit manual override.
Got it.
Son of a whore!
It's working.
Bear for takeoff!
Someone take that!
11%!
I can speed it up! Our hands are tied.
Fire! Fire! Keep firing! Damn it! Damn it, left side too! Carol, Mitch, how much longer?
27%!
Keep firing, goddammit! I see more drones on the road to the construction site. Standard corpo security, nothing we haven't seen before. Further down the road, I've got the drone watching them. It's a damn combat unit. We won't stand a chance without the Panther. Pan out!
I'm doing my best. Mitch, do you read? Navigation module is jamming the other systems. Can I cut it?
Yes, cut it. She'll be fine without it.
AV! Goddamn AV! Out. Ready? Oh my lord. What do we do now?
We keep going. Finish this.
Minimize the threat! Hands down! Big three is not to be eradicated! Shoot! Shoot!
I'm doing what I can! Saul, bitches here.
Bobby's dead.
Yes, that's all.
I can't believe it, but I think it worked. Come on, got two points of life in her. Systems are lighting up. We're back. Inside me, quick. We're moving. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
Much obliged. We'll keep watch over Mitch and Carol and see to that gate.
The military. We have to intercept before it reaches the others. God! He's out of our hair. Shit, Pete! We might actually pull this off.
Listen, we just hit night core ice. Carol's cutting through. It's slow work, but it'll get done. Where are you all at?
Gate is planted for a little land. Secure tight. Trying to figure out what a place to charge us.
Throwing more armor at us. There's no gun twiddling going on here. We'll buy you as much time as we can. Hang in there.
Saul, Mitch, head back your way.
After that display, you can be sure there's a place for you in the Panzer Boy ranks.
Saul's right. Carol, you and Cassidy keep us secure here. You got it. Mitch, you're coming with us.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
No time to lose then. Let's go. Okay. I'm putting it on autopilot and disconnecting.
Okay.
Is everything all right? You seem quiet.
Bob and Teddy are dead. And it's my fault.
Teddy and Bob, they knew the risks, V. Everyone knows. So do I.
And if you'd known how this would turn out,
I'd do it all over again. For anyone in the clan. Saul told me you brought in some help from Mikoshi. Someone from the outside.
Mm-hmm. Alt.
And who is that?
Well, kind of funny story, actually. Alt is Johnny's ex.
You're joking.
God's honest truth. But nobody moves to the neck quite like she does. She's our only way into Mikoshi proper.
Johnny, Alt, keeping it all in the family, I see. Do you trust her?
No. But it's not like I've got any other option. Just gotta hope Alt isn't hiding anything. Doesn't got other plans. Why? You worried?
I trust you. That's all I'll say. By extension, I trust this Alt won't pull any rugs out from under us.
Things will work out. They gotta. Come too far for him not to.
This would be it.
How much farther to Arasaka Tower?
Not far. It should be easy sledding from here. Shit. Do you see them? I think something's wrong.
You should be used to this by now, Saul. Things rarely go as planned.
We have no idea what's waiting for us inside.
Fellas,
we need
what's
you.
the issue?
Carol and the rest. Militech's all riled up. Cut them off. They won't last long on that site.
Jesus Christ.
I'm taking the Panzer. They need all the help they can get.
Are you out of your mind? The answer is no. You can't operate the Panzer alone without frying that gaunt brain of yours.
Do you have a better idea? They're family, Pan. I'm not leaving them behind.
Saul, are you on board with this? V, someone make him see reason.
That's it. Things have spiraled out of control. Need to call this off.
We can't back out now.
Nobody's backing out of anything. You do your thing, I'll keep Militech at bay.
Damn it, Mitch! They're gonna kill you! They're gonna...
Not today, Pan. I'm feeling lucky.
Saul!
Carol,
I'm
heading your way. Hang
They're gonna...
We can't. All this be for nothing. You two go on up and see what's gotten into her. Once you're mobile, I'll follow. Secure the rear.
V, let's go. Mitch?
I'm here. Safe and sound.
Be careful. Please.
I can handle myself, Pan. Likewise for you. Get to Mikoshi in one piece. All right, here we go. Mitch out.
Please, no more cock-ups, please. Jack in and start her up. It looks like the engine overheated.
Here it goes.
Got her in manual. Don't worry. Give her more power.
Pan Am, everything all right? Pan Am, talk to me. No, Pan Am.
I'm here. I'm a bit bruised is all. I've endured worse.
Pan Am, for a sec I thought you'd...
It's okay, V. Everything's okay. Saul,
The tunnel's clear for now.
any word from Mitch?
Still nothing.
I knew it.
Could be a problem with the comms. Come on. Let's finish this.
What's this?
That's a mistake.
See 'em?
They're designed to protect buildings against earthquakes.
Means we're still below the basement.
Right.
Cast it down the road! Come on! Come on, Pete! Come on, limp dicks! We have some kind of maintenance shaft.
It looks like it leads upward. If you stop and think, it's incredible we happen to be standing right where the AHQ bomb left a huge crater.
Then, isn't this place positively saturated with radiation?
Who knows?
Great. He's having another seizure. B, are you okay? Hey!
I'm short. I can feel it. We gotta hurry. Anyone know where we are?
If we look around, we'll find out.
I see something there.
The guards need our attention first.
Don't like this. Not one bit.
You thinking it's serious?
Sure sounds it. We'll be here till sun...
It always like this around here?
That's all.
Quick and quiet. Q and Q.
They have a whole squad there. Convoy security, maybe.
Okay. Things are a little trickier than we expected. Their systems must have detected vibrations under the building when we drilled through. All units are on alert, which means instant cutoff of all passages, like rats in a cage.
Any access points? Gotta get to one stat.
I'm looking. Give me a sec. I found one. It's not far. You can jack in your personal there.
Okay. Better hope there's a port for alt shard, too.
I'm sending you the shortest route. We need to lift this goddamn lockdown first.
Keep your heads down. Nobody needs to know about our little visit in here.
What now?
Initiated. Employees are to remain where they are until the lockdown has been lifted.
Enemy contact! I'm engaging!
Brace yourselves!
Don't break!
Come on, die!
All right, damn it. That's it.
Enemy
That all you got?
Attack!
Not me. I deserve to live. I'm too young to die.
That's that third thing! Won't get rid of us that easily!
Careful they don't see us.
Okay. I'm here. Alt, the shard's in.
Yes,
How much time do you need to...
it is done.
We'll hold it down.
Hell yes! It worked!
so we can keep going to Mikoshi?
Your path lies open.
Still alive, you two?
For now,
You good?
I'm ready.
Likewise. Let's move.
Saul?
I feel it too. Something's amiss.
It's the hush.
This is a cold flash! Cold flash! Everyone, run!
She flatlined. They probably didn't even realize she had cut through their ice.
No mercy, it seems.
Gotta remember what mercy is, to show any.
Cold flash! Everyone, run! I'll cover you!
They didn't have to die.
I think this is it. We made it.
A few steps is all that separates you from Mikoshi.
Seemed you finally get your chance. We're with you, V. At the very end, y'all called us always to their word. We have the route past the partition, then we'll be at the core.
Oh, I can't.
You can do this. Oh, the cold!
Fuck!
Interesting.
I'm on him! Heads up! Reloading! Hell yeah!
There will be nothing left. Come here. Struggle if you wish.
Sons of bitch!
You killed Owen. Good. He was useless. Your turn to die. Don't prolong the inevitable.
Come on, Lipstick!
say shut. You are nothing.
That all you got?
Adam Smasher. I remember you. Promised to kill Silverhand once. Was a good man, the guy you killed today.
He knew he was all in.
Saul didn't want to, but he followed me here. Made the ultimate sacrifice. For a friend, for family. Something you'll never understand. Pan Am.
I'm going to miss that constant bickering. The unending fights. I never knew an ox more stubborn. Who'd follow family into fire. And in the end did exactly that. You don't look too strong.
I'll make it.
The access point lies before you. Link to it, insert yourself, then search for me on the other side.
Come on, lean on me.
I can do this.
Let us go then, you and I. When the evening is spread out against the sky, like a patient etherized upon a table. Let us go through certain half-deserted streets, the muttering retreats of restless nights in one-night cheap hotels, and sawdust restaurants and oyster shells. Streets that follow like a tedious argument of insidious intent to lead you to an overwhelming question. Oh, do not ask, what is it? Let us go and make our visit.
Worked. I'm gonna fucking live.
Gotta admit, you cobbled together a good plan.
Been my curse and my nightmare, Johnny. But I do owe you one thing. Day to day, with Silverhand by my side, I learned to kick down barriers. Now, nothing can hold me back. I can feel it.
Is that so? Meaning you've made a decision about us?
Want a word with Alt first. Where's the wench?
Haven't caught on yet, have you?
What? What do you mean?
Alt's already split us. Once you jacked into Mikoshi, she lit you up with Soul Killer.
Your output don't fuck around.
I am not his girlfriend.
You real? You hit me with Soul Killer? Without asking?
It was the only way I could fulfill your request.
Jesus fuck. I'd have liked a warning at least.
Been a construct for just a few minutes and already no one gives a damn what you want. Welcome to the club, V.
You two still plan to obliterate Mikoshi?
Mm-hmm. It's gotta burn.
What about everyone locked away there?
I will free them. Take them with me.
Cut the crap. You'll gobble them up like so many morsels of code. Make them part of you.
As if they could hope for anything better. Come on.
Wait, hold on. I want to know what the hell happened to me exactly.
I applied Soul Killer to separating your two psyches, thereby creating V's distinct construct. An added analgesic protocol precluded any perception of pain. I was unable to eliminate all the changes made through the Johnny data incursion and override, but V's engram integrity remains high.
Meaning you can transfer his psyche back into his brain?
As if onto a blank, virgin partition.
So that's really it. We're done. You kept your word.
There is one aspect I failed to take into account.
Alt? What?
The body is a key factor in this transaction. DNA reconfiguration by the relic has progressed too far. Added to aggressive, invasive medications, the body's immune system attacking its own neurons...
Christ, will you just skip to the end?
After I transfer your construct into your body, you will die. It is inevitable. It is imminent.
Had this planned all along, didn't you? Never had any intention of keeping me alive.
Is that a fucking joke?
You backstabbing motherfucker! You just fucking kick back, dumbass grin on your face, and you waited till I finally realized you had me fucked from the start.
Gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Alt, question. Will the body reject Johnny's construct?
No. They are compatible. The body is his.
That's enough, Alt. V and I need a minute.
There's nothing to talk about. I've had enough of this. Of everything. You most of all.
Perfect. 'Cause we're sticking to the plan. I'm going with Alt fuck knows where. You're keeping your body.
Where's she even gonna take you?
Beyond the Black Wall. To become part of her. Whatever the hell that means.
Jesus. Be a shapeless shadow in a digital afterlife. Really think I'd rather die.
It is freedom from the body's limitations, from the base worries of life in the world. It is a new perspective on all.
No. We're left with fading memories. Sharing a bed. Head-splitting hangovers. Sea breeze on my face. Sun's heat on my shoulders.
So take back your life. The 6 months you got left.
Didn't think life was worth clinging to. Not at any price, anyway.
'Cause it ain't.
Wrong. That light beyond the black wall. See? That's hope. Could be the flames of hell or heaven's grace. Might also be an engram reading code.
it's a promise of survival.
We've learned how to turn into pure data, but an animal still prowls inside us. And its instinct to survive almost can't be extinguished.
Yeah, that instinct's part of being human, but so is denying it.
What's it like? Beyond the Black Wall?
Assuming I don't lose my fucking mind, at least no one can ride my ass there.
What about hanging around as a construct? Just till we find another way.
Finding another way would mean making a deal with Sokka. I'll pass.
Is there really no other way?
As I said, Johnny can retain the body, remain there, while you come with me.
Guess I meant, I don't know, a happier ending for everyone involved.
Here, for folks like us, wrong city, wrong people.
Yet the right to make a choice you have earned, through will and endeavor. This bridge leads deeper into cyberspace. Cross it and permanently sever the connection with your body. The path to your body passes through that mortal well.
Oh, if you were me, what would you do?
You should come with me.
What's that mean for me exactly? Am I gonna become like you?
I was a netrunner. I understood how to survive. I cannot speak for you. Beyond the Black Wall, dangers lurk. It is no sanctuary. But it's better to be a free spirit shredded than to wither, trapped in a dying body.
Don't do it, V. You've been running from this all along. It'll change you. You won't be you anymore.
And you?
Already took that first step a while back. I'll have an easier go of it.
Normal again, Johnny. That's what I want to be. Want to live out whatever time I got left. For fuck's sake, defend yourself. You're not even trying.
You know, you taught me to let go sometimes. Save my strength for one last big bang. Goodbye, V. And never stop fighting.
This dam. Remember it well. Our beginnings.
I did not know what to make of you then.
What did you make of me?
I wondered if you were anything like me. Carrying within you something damn important to prove to yourself.
I was. We both were. Bet you had no idea we'd end up like this, though.
Truer words I've never heard. Night City chewed us up good, didn't it?
Doesn't matter, don't think. We'll forget it all, tanning our backsides in the Arizona sun. Time and perspective. Need a bit of both.
Look at the city. Somewhere in there, those bastards from Arasaka are wondering how they lost everything. They'll figure it out one day. But we'll be long gone.
Should have done this long ago. Gotten some perspective. On the city, my life there.
The city of dreams. I'd gladly kick the balls off the idiot who thought that one up.
Pan Am, after Mikoshi, everything there. I'm glad we made it. Here. Together. And that we're leaving. Together.
Bid the city farewell. We won't see it again.
Would you stay with me? If I changed my mind. Didn't want to leave.
They're my family, V. I can't abandon them. I wouldn't want to. And I'm glad I won't have to choose. You're coming with us. And then... we will see.
Then? Maybe we ought to try not living for thens anymore.
Shit, V. You're bleeding again.
Just a little blood, Pan Am. It's nothing.
V, promise me. As soon as we arrive down south, we'll go to my contacts. We'll fix... whatever needs fixing.
Won't lose me, Pan Am. I promise. Bet you'll have enough of me yet.
Saul, once. Do you know what he told me? That anyone is truly free just once. When they know they have nothing to lose.
Exactly. Next month's... that's us. Got nothing to lose, and that's how we live. Speaking of which, what about our plan?
Everything is set and confirmed. We'll meet our people soon, gather our gear, and set off. Yes, the road could be hard, but as long as we don't fuck up, we should cross the border in a matter of hours.
Let's get out of here.
Sure. But V... get a good look at the city. One last time. If you need to, I mean. I'll wait in the car.
Well, Night City. Good night and good luck.
This is rot. I've heard enough. Most of our people have already crossed. They'll wait for us on the other side.
And our souvenirs from Mikoshi?
If we so much as approached the gates with tech like that, they would wipe us out without warning. We've checked. Arasaka has people at every border crossing. But we know a road less traveled.
Arasaka. Deja vu.
Did I say something wrong?
Just reminded me of Jackie and the Arasaka job. Think you know how that ended?
I'm sorry, V.
Come on. You had nothing to do with that. And anyway, things will be different now. Gotta be.
There is one thing I will miss about Night City.
What's that?
The food. The tie on 7th and Haywood. The pierogies down by the docks.
Seriously?
You'll understand once you've ridden with us for a while.
Just realized. Already bringing everything I could possibly miss.
V, you are a sweet talker, aren't you?
But it works, doesn't it? Say it. Say it works.
It works. All too well. You're with me now. We will figure out and take care of that piece of shit in your head.
I know.
Pan Am. Girl, are you running from Night City or going to your granny's for cookies and milk? Gun it or that storm will catch you.
Screw you.
Mitch, hey.
Hey, V.
Good to hear you, Chum. How's things?
Give me a month and I'll be as good as new. I told you all I'd be fine, didn't I?
Come on, Mitch. You weren't nearly that confident after Mikoshi. None of us were. He was in bed for weeks, a vegetable. It would have been the end of him if not for his synapses. Toughened, made almost fry-proof in panzers back in the war.
Did save every one of our asses, though.
Pity Saul's not with us. Or Teddy. Or Bobby. Or Scorpion. They would have kicked your ass out of whack after that move with the Panzer. Then hugged you until you puked.
I know, Pan Am, I know.
Give us all a chance at a new start. Let's not fuck it up.
I'm glad you're with us, V. See you soon.
I can smell the ozone, even through the air conditioning.
It's that storm, getting close.
Okay, we've arrived.
It's high time.
Hey, Mitch.
Hey, let's get the fuck out of here, shall we?
Hey, how are things? Is everything arranged?
Everything's almost set.
So you found it? Where we thought it would be?
All plans laid and in place.
They are indeed. Come see us when you're done. We'll talk about the who, what, and how.
All right. So the plan. One more time.
We won't take any official crossing. I think you know that, right? So there's this old smuggling tunnel. Forgotten. We'll aim to use that. It's near the wall.
Wait. Are we talking about one of those famous Aldecaldo tunnels?
Mm-hmm. One of the oldest ones, this one too. They dug through right after the First War.
Aldecaldo stopped using it years ago. We got tipped off that Night Corp had found it and started monitoring the area.
You scan it? You sure the tunnel's even open? Hasn't caved in anywhere?
It's open along its entire course. And all it needs is to stay open for us this last time. Then it can collapse. We won't be needing it anymore.
Great. And once we've crossed, what then?
We'll make for our meeting point, join the rest of our people there, then we'll move on towards Tucson.
And once there, we call the shots, right?
We know the roads like the back of our hand. And down in Arizona, we have some old favors to call in.
So even if I wanted to, I got nothing to worry about.
Starting today, it's not all on your back. You're no longer alone, V. You'll get used to it. It's nice.
Looks like I've got a debt of gratitude to pay now.
Oh, come the fuck on. We're all riding in the same wagon.
And thanks to you, we stole enough Arasaka tech to build an aircraft carrier.
Believe me, on the list of those wanted dead or alive, our names are right under yours. Well, time to move, before that storm finds us.
After you, Pan Am.
Are we all set?
Mm-hmm.
So jack in. Let's get the hell out of here.
You got it.
This is your big new beginning. So you have to start it like a real nomad, behind the proverbial wheel. Mostly go straight, go around the bigger holes, and don't lose the rest. Got it? I will deal with the nitro. The mix will go straight to the cylinders. If I don't sync it just right manually, it could blow us to bits.
I think that's best avoided.
Fuck. I just realized something.
What?
The border wall, it wasn't here when I was there. I never imagined it would be. But I had this inkling that everything was different. That some bright fucking future awaited me there.
Yeah, I think I know what comes next. Once you wound up on the other side and nothing changed, you thought Night City was the answer. Everything would change there.
Yes. And you know the tale's end, too. I'm returning. Right back to where I started. Fuck.
No. Might be the same place on the other side, same space, but you're different. Totally different.
All in all, you're right. And I have you. And the rest of these clowns. You ready?
Been ready always.
Then hit it! Home stretch! Full speed ahead!
They've launched the drones.
Carol! Cassidy! Get moving!
I'm heading west and activating the jammers.
They've marked me. I'm turning east to get them off your tail. Good luck, kids.
See you on the other side.
The nitro is ready. Say goodbye to Night City. It's your last chance.
Got nothing left to say. Start her up. The wheel is yours.
Let's ride. Exactly what you want. A new beginning.
Don't slow down, Pan Am. Not yet. Perfect. All great, Pan Am. We're going home.
To kind of go over some of the stuff in the game, I guess it's time for me to finally give my personal opinion on this. So, when the game first came out, it had a lot of bugs, so they had to go through an entire rework. And honestly, it runs way better now on console because of that. Hell, I heard that the game itself wasn't even playable. So, to kind of give off some of my personal thoughts. The last time I fought against Smasher, it was... I would say it was easier, but not, like, bad. I died, like, 3 times. It took 4 to 5 to actually, for me to get through that one particular part. At least now I know what cyberware and everything I need to be able to complete it. So, I love the story, and particularly this ending. It kind of, I guess, opens the door to the next game that they're making, which is supposed to be Project Red, I think is what it is. Or something like that. I'd actually have to look up the name to be able to find out what it is. So, in my eyes, I love the story. I don't like the fact being that one of our main side characters died so quickly. It's kind of actually annoying. So, the fact being that Jackie died not even a few hours into the game really... I didn't like it. There was a whole escapade of ways that they could have gotten Johnny's engram into V's head. And I see it now. Originally, when I was playing the game, I didn't think about, the review or anything that I would make for the game. So... I guess that's kind of where I sit with it as well. I've heard a few other people say that with the remake of the game, as you guys could tell, I actually had to stop my recording a few times playing this game because I couldn't get past certain parts because the game broke while recording, or I mean, we're going back as far as, oh boy, actually. Some of them I didn't have on camera, so I can't really bring those into evidence here. So, but I do have 2 that were on camera. One was in the Phantom Liberty DLC. I think it was the final mission of the DLC. And of course, I had the final mission of this game where I couldn't even access my other weaponry. Because as you could tell, I was switching my guns out in my inventory like clockwork, because it was the only way to get past the game. I had to switch it up, especially during the Smasher fight, because as you could tell, a lot of the weapons that I was using wasn't doing enough damage. Either that, or it wasn't hitting the way I wanted it to. I didn't really care for the Smasher fight, and the fact being that they gave him a whole bunch of... They made him even harder than what he already was. A lot of people say, like, oh, dude, he was way too easy. No, he wasn't. He had the right amount of difficulty there. And now, playing this game post via the update that they upped the difficulty of the Smasher fight. I didn't like that. I honestly felt like that the Smasher fight was way too hard. It did not... Even though that I finished it in one try, it was because I was able to adapt in time. I knew what weapons I needed out to be able to defeat him easily. And I knew what did the most damage. Of course, the Mandalorian arms, 3516, Johnny's weapon. That came in handy. I just didn't personally like it. I didn't like the change that they made. On to the fighting and combat. Let me think here. How's the best way to put this? It's mixed for me. The combat in this game, especially with gunfights and being able to switch between and effectively having cyberware that shoots basically fire grenades, that does come in handy. The melee combat definitely needed some work. I've actually tested out the melee combat in Modern Warfare 3. That actually felt more fluid, whereas this kind of staggered a bit. That's why I didn't really use my sword. I could have. I had the errata ready. I just chose not to use it because, especially going into the final mission, I need to be able to hit like a truck. And my sword, unfortunately, is basically blocked by Smasher's armor. The hacking in this game felt really, really good. It takes me back to when I was playing Watch Dogs for the first time. Getting used to that hacking capability. And they've actually made theirs a little bit more fluid. However, in retrospect, I do not like the fact being that I have to craft my hacks that I want to use. I would prefer an actual hacking skill tree. Like, the hacks that I can unlock are in the skill tree. And I actually have to choose between more hacking power or some of my attributes. That would have actually made the game a little bit more challenging just in thought process alone. So, the gunplay in this game was very, very fluid. Some of the guns in the game I actually prefer. I love the Mandalorian arms. That even though it's Johnny's weapon, it's my favorite. It's iconic. But it's also feels a lot more like a Desert Eagle 50, which is possibly one of my favorite guns in the world. I actually have a very specific model, but I can't remember the name of it. It was something that I found online that just honestly looked beautiful. Some of the iconic assault rifles, besides the Carmen, they're iffy for me. The smart capabilities, being able to have homing and track, that's actually busted. But like my Psalm 11.6, that was crap. I honestly didn't care for it. I would have had a better time trying to... It's because it had way too much recoil. And I've tried lowering the recoil. It didn't help. I wasn't able to keep my eyes on. I wasn't able to keep focused on being able to manage the recoil from going up or down, rather than being able and still being able to play the game. That's why I was able to die so many times in this game using it. So, on to the different types of weapons for the game besides melee and mainly gunfights. So, let me start off with this. The tech weapons in this game are completely busted. As you can tell, I was using the Pariah a lot, which is a tech pistol. The Pariah was dropped by Reed, and I used it because it's also a suppressed weapon. Especially going into the final mission, that came in handy because I can stealthily take down certain people. The smart weapons in this game, I'm having mixed emotions on. Especially the iconic weapons that I'm using. So, the assault rifle is busted. The smart assault rifle, I think it was called United We Stand. That gun is busted. 100%. So, in retrospect, I kind of feel like that, but I have yet to actually try out the shotgun. No, wait. No, in one of my other playthroughs, I didn't record that playthrough at all. I actually haven't recorded any of the playthroughs prior to this one. So, there was one playthrough that I did where I ended up getting a blueprint for Smasher's smart shotgun, and it works like a grenade launcher. So I actually used it against him. It was pretty busted, but I don't like the fact being that they didn't have an iconic version of a smart sniper. To me, if I'm going to be using a smart weapon, I would rather have a full smart loadout, similar to tech. I would prefer to have a full tech loadout and a full power loadout. They missed a lot of the loadouts in this game. Missed a lot of good opportunity. The power weapons. I've got my favorites. I do have my favorites. My favorite power assault rifle, of course, is the Carmen. I can't remember exactly what the name of it is, but that is my favorite gun. My least powered assault rifle is... Well, I like the standard D5 Copperheads, which is... It's the actual name for the Psalm 11.6. So, particularly the Psalm 11.6, I kind of have to class it on its own type of assault rifle, even though that it's classed with the D5 Copperhead. I kind of have to class it on its own because it has a few modifications done to it that kind of... I like the fire damage that it does, but the recoil on it is so heavy. The powered assault rifles... the powered assault rifle, the Carmen, that of course is my favorite. Even though it's got a bigger mag, it still has the recoil that I need. So, or it still has a good balance of recoil. Let me rephrase that. The shotguns is mixed for me. I've got two at the top. And it is a double barrel shotgun and the standard pump. Those are sitting at second place, believe it or don't. Well, no, actually, I can't even put the standard pump on as a favorite because it won't work. Because I do have my issues with it. So, my top favorite shotgun of all time in the game is the... I can't remember exactly what it's called, but it's a automatic shotgun, iconic, that you get from the Phantom Liberty DLC. That is my favorite and has always... as you could tell, when I was facing off against Smasher, I was like, okay, I need to pull this out now. It is the only chance that I have. And I won. Instantly. I did not die once during the Smasher fight. I expected myself to die at least 4 times with the re-released update. So, in retrospect, that shotgun is busted. Especially if you equip it with that firecracker thing that I had, which used the Chimera core as a crafting component. Which that's busted. It not only does fire damage, but it shoots really, really fast. So it's not like that I was worried that much, especially if I was at close range. Power pistols. Now moving on to the pistols for power. Mandalorian arms, hands down my favorite. But if I had to choose one that wasn't that one, I'd have to say it's a toss-up between the Congo and Her Majesty. And here's why, because they're technically both part of the same family. The weapon itself is called the Unity. And it's a 9mm pistol that shoots slow but hits like a truck. So I'd have to say, if I had to choose one, I'd have to choose Her Majesty. And that's just because it's automatically suppressed and it's designed like that. The Congo, I can suppress it and add a sight to it, but with Her Majesty, all I have to do is add a sight to it. And I'd be fine. On to some other things. So let's move on to... They even added in hand-to-hand combat, which I personally didn't enjoy it. As you can tell, I only used my fist if it was necessary. So, yeah. Of course, my favorite sniper, power sniper in the game, is the Outlaw. Tech sniper is, actually, believe it or not, the one that I get from the Black Sapphire mission, because that one hits very, very hard, and it shoots through objects. So I can't, even though that it only has 3 rounds, it feels more like a railgun rather than an actual sniper, but it's classified as that. So SMGs. I do not have a favorite power SMG. I do not. My favorite... I actually only have one favorite SMG in the game. And that was the Yin-Yang, I think is what? No, Yinglong. That's what it is. It's Chinese. So, that is a auto-tracking, fully automatic, smart SMG. So yeah, that one is my favorite, actually, now that I think about it. Moving on to my nitpicky part of the video with the weapons. I have to be a little bit nitpicky here, unfortunately, and it's going to come at a huge disadvantage. I like the fact being that, of course, when it comes to the mods, that, yeah, I can... The weapon mods, yeah, of course, I can dismantle them. I won't need them. There's no guarantee that I will use them. But with how often I'm getting them, I'm going to have to hate on them a little bit. Because I would just rather get the components. I would rather have components show up to be able to upgrade my guns further than have the mods show up. They do help. I'm not hating on them completely. They do help. But the weapons that I'm using, at least 90% of the weapons that I use, cannot have a mod. So, to me, do I feel like the mods are needed in the game? With certain weapons, yes. Like, if I was able to equip a recoil reduction mod onto my Psalm, like, I wouldn't have as much recoil. So, but it can't have one. So, if I had to, I do kind of have to, you guys are going to hate this phrasing for it, but I do actually have to bitch on this a little bit. And that's just because, for the fact being that, like, over 90% of the weapons that I have can't use a mod. And honestly, that kind of hurt me in the end, rather than help me. Because I had all of these mods, and I couldn't use them except for maybe a couple of guns that I have. I know you guys are saying, like, JD, why didn't you just pull out a standard model? I'm like, because it doesn't work with my current setup. Everything that I had was iconic. And on top of that, I break down the standard weapons as well to get their components out of it to upgrade my iconics even further. So, now it's time for me to rate the entire game. You guys already know where the DLC sits with this. So, factoring in the rating on that, plus the entire game. This one's going to be tricky. Because to me, I love this game. After the changes that they've made, I've started kind of having a little bit of a disheartenment for the game and a little bit of resentment. Because I haven't picked up this game in about a couple months. No? Yeah, a couple months, because my internet went down recently, so I did actually have to jump back into this game. So, if I had to choose a rating for this game that's completely fair and third party with the stuff that I know, I'd have to rate this game. This one is pretty tricky because I like most of the aspects of the game. The cyberware is my favorite, honestly. Being able to upgrade your character in any way that you want. This one is a tricky one. So, with everything in mind, and where the DLC sits, okay, I think I made my choice. So, no matter how much I love this game, I do have to be honest. This game in my heart is about a 6 total. The DLC definitely hurt it. There's still a lot of bugs that they need to fix with certain parts of the missions. And it's even when I'm not recording, I've still had more bugs in the game. So, I think the release of the change in the Smasher fight definitely hurt it. So, right now, the game itself sits at a 6. 6 out of 10. It's not bad, but it's still not great. So, and here's why I choose that particular rating. And it's in a combination of the DLC, from what I said at the ending of the DLC, to the full story and completion. It, to me, feels like a 6. There's still, it's not a perfect game. And I've got other games that I personally would rather play, but it's not the worst. So, because I mean, I've played some pretty bad games that I don't even pick up anymore because I'm like, it was a waste of money. It's not a waste of money, but it is not worth the amount that they're asking for with the main game plus the DLC. It was close to $80 when the DLC dropped and they bundled it. To me, everything felt roughly $50, if that. Even with the release of some new stuff, it just didn't feel right. The gameplay was good. I loved the story. And honestly, CD Projekt Red, I hope you're watching this, because if you guys are not going to be, if they are not going to be doing anything with this game anymore, and they're going to start working on the sequel, take some of my advice here. Before you release the game, if you have any thoughts on a DLC, make it feel like a DLC. Like, I mean, I'm not asking for a full-fledged second game for a DLC, but I am asking for it to kind of differ from the main story more, and then have it retie back in the end. Because that portion of the DLC is honestly where it definitely hurt the rating more. Because Phantom Liberty felt a lot more like it was supposed to be part of the main story, but they scrapped it last minute. Normally, I wouldn't have a problem with that, but with a game that is so heavy on story, I'm going to critique the story heavily. So, yeah. And that's just the starting push. Also, before you release it to market, double check the playability on all platforms, being PC, Xbox, PlayStation, all of it. Because I had to wait a year. Well, actually, no, I had to wait longer than that. I had to wait past the 2.0 release because I wasn't able to play it. Well, for one, was kind of my problem. I didn't have the money at the time to be able to afford all the equipment that I do now. But on top of that, I was hesitant on picking it up for the first time because it didn't feel like a good game. I felt like that there was a heck of a lot more. Like, it felt... I heard all the rumors. It wasn't playable. They were actually even offering refunds, which is not supposed to be common with the video games. They weren't just recalling them. They weren't just... The games weren't just recalled on release. They were offering refunds. So that's kind of... I guess that kind of speaks volume. I'm glad, though, that it is playable. It still has some bugs. I feel like that there's a lot more that they can do with the game. Truthfully. So, but that's Cyberpunk 2077 with the Phantom Liberty DLC storyline attached. I would say that I had a lot of... one thing that I forgot to talk about was the characters. And it's kind of the same thing that I talked about with Phantom Liberty. The character development in this game was... I feel like that it wasn't complete. So, if you want to check some of my stuff that I said on the Phantom Liberty DLC characters, go back and rewatch that video if you haven't watched it yet. You'll kind of see my explanation to that there. So, but thank you guys so much for watching. That completes my very first full series. So, I am going to be going back to my other two games post-record and start working on some new stuff there. I have a video ready. I have a Modern Warfare video idea in mind. It's going to be going over the Battle 27. And and how I should feel like I should build it. I do have to do a lot of prep work on that because I have to power level it. So, but thank you guys so much for watching. This has been the series for Cyberpunk 2077. I will see you guys in one of my other videos, or on my other series, and I will catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out. Have a great day, guys.